Here's how I turned a comfort food recipe into something that actually supports fat loss. My name is Dawn, and I'm a dietitian who helps people lose fat, build muscle, and feel their best. I've got my ingredients all organized and ready to go. I mixed together unsweetened coconut milk and coconut aminos together. And here I have pre-shredded, pre-grilled chicken, as well as broccoli that was already cut and washed, but I'm just chopping it a bit more because that's how I like it. As I'm doing that, I get my rice ready to go by putting some water on the stove. And now I mix into my coconut milk some powdered peanut butter to save on some calories and a little bit of coconut sugar. The powdered peanut butter has the fat removed because the coconut milk on its own already has enough fat. Little drizzle of olive oil into the pan, and the chicken, although it's pre-cooked, I just wanted it a little bit more brown. And in goes my jasmine rice. I set the timer for 15 minutes and I move on to my curry mixture. Same pan that had the chicken in it, I add a little bit of olive oil, garlic, red curry paste, and I also add my coconut milk mixture and I start to stir that together so that it's well combined. Once fully mixed, I start to add in my broccoli because I know that's going to take a little while to cook, but the smaller you chop it, the quicker it's going to cook. Though traditional curry doesn't call for broccoli, it's a great way to get some extra fiber, vitamins, and volume in this meal. Once that's simmering, I add canned chickpeas to get more fiber and more protein. Remember that chicken from earlier? Now is when we're going to use it. So I add that on top of the chickpea mix, and I add some cilantro that I pre-chopped, and I add some peanuts for some extra crunch. If I really wanted the peanut butter as opposed to the powdered peanut butter, I probably would skip on the peanuts here to save on a little bit of extra calories. Now the rice is just about done, and so what I'm going to do is start to divide up my meal prep containers for my lunch for the week. I swear this is one of the best forms of self-care that I do for myself because I don't have to worry about what's for lunch every day in between calls with my clients. I just pop it open and stick it in the microwave and I have an amazing lunch. I'm adding a wedge of lime just for a little bit of acid and to give it a nice little kick. Guys, how beautiful are these? And I can tell you from experience, they taste amazing. And a little tip for you, this cilantro, see how gorgeous it is? It's been in my fridge for 3 weeks. If you wrap it in a wet paper towel and put it in a Ziploc bag, it will stay good literally for like ever. And if this was helpful for you, please like, share, subscribe, and follow along for more.